Hi, this is John Nappo from Storm Warriors. You know, Storm Warriors is doing a lot of good. We're helping many organizations that are directly involved with rescuing and relieving real people in real crisis. I want to talk to you today about something that Storm Warriors is doing that you may or may not realize, and I think it's the most important. We're giving platform and opportunity for survivors, for victors, for those rescued to tell their story. People like Catherine, who formed Stop Trafficking Us. What a triumphant soul she is. Listen to a few seconds of her story.
I was 12 years old when I was brutally raped. I was 15 years old when I was first trafficked. I was choked to unconsciousness, hog-tied, beaten, psychologically tortured, and feared for my life on a regular basis. I was 17 when I escaped. Healing takes an incredibly long amount of time, but I did heal. I did become a thriving member of our society. And that's when I knew that I needed to give back.
And here's another. This is a wonderful, triumphant spirit, a woman by the name of Carrie, whom we met through Just Love Worldwide. Listen to part of her story.
It is tough getting away and staying away. I was pretty much brainwashed. If you call the cops or tell the cops who we are, nobody's gonna bail you out. Who's gonna bail you out? I have all the money. When I realized my pimp didn't care about me, it broke my ribs and I couldn't eat, I couldn't breathe, I couldn't sleep, I couldn't walk. It wasn't until then that I realized, like, this ain't my boyfriend, he don't care about me. So like I had to sober up and figure out, how am I gonna get out of here alive? And then it's, where am I gonna go back to?
Once we began working with the Mid-Coast Recovery Coalition that helps people get free from opioid addiction and helps work with them over long periods of time, we met people like Miles. Listen to a few seconds of his story.
So I opened up the health spa, but I was treating people holistically, and in my office in the back room, I was, snorting Oxycontin. It led me to stealing from my father. Led me to prison.
And we helped people like Jennifer. Listen to her story as well. It's so moving, it's so powerful, and it was hard for her to come out and say what she said, but she did it because she's a victor, she's triumphant, she's a survivor who's going on to help others.
Being here and talking about this is hard for me to publicly out myself as a recovering addict. But if I can help somebody else, then it'll be worth it. You shouldn't feel ashamed for wanting to get help. You should feel good about wanting to get help. You should feel good about taking those steps, no matter how hard it is. And it will get so much easier in time.
And did you realize that it's people like you that are making this possible? Help us to continue helping them tell their stories, which in turn help others. That's what Storm Warriors is doing. These stories need to be told. They need to be heard because they give hope to the ones that don't have hope, who think there's no way out. They also give credit to the organizations that have helped rescue, recover, restore, and relieve them. But we need your continued help. Won't you give today either a one-time gift or a from time to time gift? Or perhaps you're in a position where a recurring gift. Did you know that even a recurring gift of $1 a month is hugely important and helpful? Or $5 a month, or whatever is possible for you? Listen, don't ever discount or dismiss the size of your gift or contribution, because it's the fact of many of us coming together, doing all that we all can do, that is giving these opportunities, these platforms for these survivors, for these victors, for these champions, for these Storm Warriors to tell their stories. So climb aboard, Storm Warriors, and help us today. Thank you.